So here's the final 5th video on the repair of the BIC 900 series. You can see that I have affixed the armrest. I drilled it out, put a screw in there, and what we're going to do now is put the belt on, put the platter on, and see if it cycles correctly. So using the correct BIC belt, here's how to put it on. Here's your platter. Wrap it around the platter and use one of the little hooks here, like that. And you want to place the platter so that the hook is lined up with the motor pulley, which may require a little bit of fidgeting, but you can do it. Once you get it on, very slowly turn the platter until you hear the belt snap off the tab, like that. This one has a multiple place spindle, so we're going to insert that. Let's get a record. And we're going to set to 1 record and hit cycle. It's going to lift, drop, and it's going to sit down in the wrong spot. Yep, right off the edge there. So we need to fix that problem. Let's see if it picks up at the end. That it does. Returns. So just slide that to off and then turn itself off. So all in all, pretty good for a first time shot. We do need to work on the end of play pickup point. Now there are adjustments. I don't know if you can see them. Let's move the light. There's that screw down in there, which is hard to see from this point, this vantage. But that screw down in there adjusts the lead-in point. So let's tweak that a little bit. See if I can get a screwdriver that fits in the hole. Turn that a little bit clockwise. And we're going to cycle it again. And see if it points over here. Still not quite right. Let's try this again. Mailman came, obviously. That made it too far out. So obviously turning it counterclockwise is the more productive measure. And let's see where it drops now. Too far in. So just a smidgen out and we should be good. There's always tweaking. And that's going to set it down right in the middle of the leading groove, which is right where we want it. Okay. God, this camera does not want to focus. There we go. And then let's just double check again that it picks up in the right spot. That it does. So good. That shows us that the mechanism is working correctly. And everything's working pretty good now. So the little snap ring thing will keep the multiple place spindle in place. But that just gives you an idea of what's really involved in servicing a BIC 900 series. Essentially, to sum up, you have to take everything apart. You have to scrape away and dissolve all of the old grease. Don't leave a bit of it behind. And then once you've done that, clean it and reassemble, usually with machine oil, although on the plastic pieces don't use anything like I mentioned before. You'll have to do some setup adjustments, and it's very time consuming. All in all, spanned out, this really took about an hour, hour and a half. Everything's been kind of cut down a little bit, obviously, to fit, but this is really what's required. And I'll try to get more turntable servicing videos in, and you'll be able to see what other things like duals and Gerards and stuff are like too. So I thank you for watching, and hope to look for new videos on YouTube soon.